Well, hello. We're here to figure out where I'm at on this. I'm pretty sure last time I got to like here slash kind of in here. So I think I'm still on that. I mean, I got multiple paragraphs out of that, but that's fine. That's fine. The more paragraphs, the better, because then I can go back and work on them after. Okay, who did I. Who. Okay, Malu are the monsters. Or Mula. Nope. Mula. Nope. I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, so I was typing it as that. Okay. World building people. Okay, so that is a family. Good to know. Yeah. Uh, this is just the basis outline. Um, Currently I have at least one paragraph for each of these. And we're on page 6. And I still have about half of it to go. Granted, it's just starting page 6. But what I'm going to do is when I'm done with that, I'm doing this with the paragraphs, changing them to the different color. And then I'm going to turn it into another paragraph or two with a lot more details. So that I can actually work on it and get it somewhat done. Okay, so where... Alright, so they're at the village library. And then looking for something. So we have that. We have this. So I think we're between this and this. Almost to this point. Or just at this point. Which, if I can finish the 2.3 ones tonight, I'll be happy. Because then there's just 3s and 4s. Which isn't too bad. So... let's add to this paragraph. The next morning, as Phil and Tyler. Okay. They see this her table with books spread everywhere. And her writing things down. Okay, so then... okay. So... I did not mean to hit tab. Oh well. So we get that. I'll probably add a couple more sentences of that, then I'll work on that. Or then I'll start on that. It was found in the spring, so it's springtime. See, I'm glad I gave myself a little bit of a timeline. Yep. Okay. Probably not. Alright, so I'll switch up the asks and says afterwards, but if I want them quiet, like I just say quiet or something. But then if I'm going back through it anyway, then it should be fine. It's about 10 a.m. Okay. Answers. Drink in front of youngest sister. Then no. I'll sleep tonight. As you guys can tell, Alice has no sleep schedule. At least not at night. Answers. Let me type the S. Thank you. So, Alice answers. But I did figure something out. Thanks, Ty. The field of the lost is the field flowers the riddle speaks of. She finishes. And then I can just use that to go into that with minimal explanation, at least for now. But, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 paragraphs might be doable. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so Alice, sure this is the place? We've seen a lot of Malus. Maybe there's a reason this is the field of the lost. Still questions. Okay. Right. I'm like 90% sure. Everything I've seen points to little thingy to it being there. Besides, this helps protect us. I might eventually go back through and just make a whole like paragraph or two on Rose. Because Rose is a good girl. Very good girl. Alice responds, pointing. Not pointing. King. Anyways, we're not far from it anymore. Right? What do... Wait, what do you mean? I thought this was like a day or two journey away. Shoots back. Alright, so what do I want? I want Tyler to say something. Fuck. What do I want Tyler to say? Yeah, Tyler. Because he hasn't spoken in a while. I mean, if you go the regular way, but we have multiple shortcuts. Plus, it's been about 6 or 7 hours so far. Tyler reasons. You're gonna reason, Tyler. Apparently. They, at that moment, reach an opening in the trees and find a field with parts of a castle. Yeah, parts of a castle. Really in ruin. Based on this, so they were, so this, we just go over this hill and we should be able to reach an opening into the library, or at least the castle. So that means it says Rose nudges them forwards. They reach the hill in seconds, and okay. Okay. So let's work on that. And then see it. A slight opening. Only it's way, not was, it's way too high up to possibly reach. So how do we get up there? Tyler asks. He asks us. Well, the easy way would be to have Chris grow crystal trees to get up. But the fun, so the chaotic way, is if I use my potions on crystals found over on the... What kind of trees do you have? Or do you just have regular trees? I don't want that to be a tree. The Ragar tree. Yep. Ragar tree. That way. And we should be able to jump up. Or it'll explode and boost us up anyways. Alice spawns ahead and jumping on the castle ruins manages to make it to the door. There we go. Explosion it is. It still says she starts growing the crystals at rapid pace on the fragar tree. Which, like, so basically, cotton tree. Shh, it's fine. At a rapid pace. Okay. Once the siblings all get into the door, they open it and climb down the partial stair, not staircase, staircase. So these stairs now vanish, and we go where exactly? Cause I got a feeling that, is it Malu for the monsters? I think. Nope, not that. World building. Malu. Okay. There are, wrong there, are Malus down there. Tyler. Questions again. We go to the right. Because I got a feel that the Google Docs, that does not, no, feel would not work in that sentence. Something that way is calling to me. It still says, nods. That's the way we would have had to go anyways. But what do you mean by call? This asks as they climb down vines. Just jumping from pillar to pillar to get down. I'm picturing this in, like, kind of Infinity Nikki-like style, I guess. If that makes sense. Like, that's just how I'm picturing it. So, like, I don't know how else to word that. That's just how I'm picturing it. So, if we do that, because if I'm picturing this, like, because Infinity Nikki does have, okay, let's open Google. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Infinity Nikki Castle Ruins. Images. Okay. Not what I meant. Ruins pillars. So, wow, there's not many pictures. Are there? Damn. That's sad. That's so sad. But, like, well, kind of like this, where that's a cool way to style hair. Did not think of that, but like where it's all broken up like that. That's what I'm thinking. is how they're Absu wolf. I know. They're pet-like creature. Pet-like creature. I love that name for it. It is a pet-like creature now. So, pet-like creature. So, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, today is... No. It's Tuesday. Okay. What's today? Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Oh, my mouse disappeared again. There we go! I fixed it. How I fixed it, I don't know. But I did. I fixed it. Because my mouse vanished on me. And it just wasn't there. As they reach ground soul size. It's like something is saying to come find it. Don't know what though. Oh. What if I do that instead there? Because that seems like it'd work. I think. I hope. How would that even work? Taylor asks. Well, in simple terms, a lot of people have placed spells on items that only work with certain bloodlines. Some pull towards certain skills, abilities, or magic, and some pull because of connection some kind. Usually a blood relative or close friend that can tell someone's skills or magic or anything similar and be able to pull them towards it. Kinda like I can tell which card is yours. Okay. This explains. No. I didn't know I could put emotes in that, but I don't want to. That makes sense then. Let's continue. Tyler nods along. So they continue looking not toward something, down the long hallway. When Crystal pauses about halfway down, she quickly turns to the left, opening opening the wall by growing a crystal, I guess. Oh no, I'll go back and explain it after. It's my motto. I can go back and explain that after. Left. Crystal or family close behind. Once they get in, see that they're the library and that the wall has closed on them. So, outline where I'm at. So they found that they're at the library. Do you feel a pull towards anything here or just the area? Alice asks. Just the area seems. Yeah. Do I want to do size out? Yeah. Let's do size out. I think I like how that goes. Again, I'll figure it fully out later. But I'm hoping to get the full first rough draft done. Which I think this is going to be a decent sized book if it's working like this, and I have to go back through and actually make it well written. So, so let's do that. Okay, so yeah, today's Tuesday. That's what it says. Yeah, it says Tuesday. Okay. That's what computer says. It's not today. It's okay. Alice nods. Look. And starts to wander almost aimlessly. You. Okay. Like grabbing things off the shelf. Rose close by. What if this is wrong? Hello, dragon. Welcome in and thank you for the lurk. Still. What do you mean, Chris? We found out you were adopted. We're exploring this cool abandoned palace. Alice is getting all the books she could ever want. And this is a great adventure. Wrong. What if we can't find anything out? Even if we don't find anything out. We've been having fun. Tie let's pull her into a... Bring her sister to a hug. Yeah. Crystal. Tears. Besides you, who would... I don't want to listen to this. That's 58 minutes, no wonder. Okay. Besides, you would do the same for either of us. That's what siblings are for. I really keep missing that L. Okay. Hate to interrupt this moment, dearest siblings, but this book has information on all the royals. Alice says, popping up Rose to their side. Plus, we found out why still was pulled here. Come on. As they walk off, the others follow. Yeah, they just follow. Right there. Close to the sun. Okay, let's get a drink of water. Computer, you good? You got this? You got this? I hope. Do. What is this place? Either king. It's tiny. Who would even fit here? A baby. A baby would. On top of that, there's a book about magics, crystals everywhere, and diary. Do you to open it? Okay. One's picking up a small tattered book, holding it out to her sister. Takes it to your sister, who takes it. Okay, so that's just my screen. Okay, that's fine. That. Bing through the book. Still's face pales. It was Moms. Look. Oh, fuck, I need to come. You know what? I have a solution. Date. It's going to happen soon. Let's change this to that so I actually remember to do that. Let's figure this out. Soon. The war will surely finish. It's not going for us very well on planet. I gotta figure out a planet name. Okay. I just hope that fuck, I need a name. You know what? Letter L. Let's go with L. Now name. Like who? Doesn't actually join them. I want to see my baby girl grow up. Ooh. I could have it as that. I don't want to. I don't think that's going to be as fun. But also, it could be a bigger betrayal later if I don't do that now. So, yippee! I love her so much. I wish I could explain everything. With my husband trapped inside of planet magic. Okay, so we have at least 2 planet names we need to come up with. And mind you, this is homework for myself. Like, I gotta do this myself. Magic. Along with some of our guards. Fighting will have to finish soon. I hope it's almost time for the prophecy. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because I don't want to put quotes within quotes. That might be what you do though, but I don't know. Not my typical go-to. That's says coup. Why is my dad trapped? Where's my mom? Is she trapped too? Are they okay? Okay. Okay. What prophecy? Is still not what Google Docs, I swear. It's not what a prophecy, it's what prophecy. So they're getting all their information. they're getting their information. So really, I can just continue as is, and then I don't have to start the next thing until next time. Which, granted, that might be Friday, but that might also be Saturday. Is what I might do. I might do it Saturday. And do that. So bombards questions. Picking up a yellow crystal. Yellow shaped as a crystal. So I gotta figure that out too. That means it's time to look for books. This says opening the book she's been holding. According to this tree, you are most likely from the planet of Planet, which is said to be... Okay, let's highlight this. And be filled with crystals. It also says that it also has a prophecy. The lost princess of Planet will be able to undo the curse of on Planet. So, Planet. So, let's highlight that. Because that way I actually remember to go back. Planet. Okay, so let's highlight this, change this now. She will be joined by her family, who will be peasants from the cursed planet. Once they free one planet, they will free both. Without them, everything will be lost. So basically, all three of us are now in this together. Alice says, hearing Rose, not how, to which she finishes 4 of us now. More, less mom and dad. Okay. So I'm clearly going to have to go back through and, like, edit that. That's fine. But we're on page 8, which they're kind of getting to that point, which is fine. But, like, it's, great. So, okay. Okay. You know what? Sure, it's been a hot minute. So, this is really all I wanted to get done, but... So... What are we doing? Still. Save them all together. Alice answers. Rightly. Gripping the book. Okay. That all. Tyler noticing this stitches the book from and left out thing. Noticing this. I don't know how I'd word that, but I don't know. I'd figure it out later. The peasants will either perish the magic or become the chances of their survival is slim. What? As shocked after eating bliss is there on a fessy. Still is pulling them both to hug. What else is there in the props? No, I want on. Asks, yeah. Okay. I think this is where I'm going to stop. Wow, I can't talk. That's okay. This is where I'm going to stop for the day because I am getting the EBs. So what I'm going to do okay. Discord. In case anyone here would like to join my Discord. Raid 2. That is for anyone who follows. Or anyone at all. This is for subs. I will see you guys all on Friday when we start the week or so of streaming. Bye-bye.